What's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well, staying blessed, enjoying their evening. I wanted to get on here and make a quick video and talk about a couple things. First is ego and accountability, and I think it's important, even especially for people that are on YouTube and making videos. I'm trying to do that and influence people in a positive way, and I think that it's important to stay in that mission and not let the distractions distract us. And I think that I had allowed that to happen here in the past 2 days. There's a difference between, being an ego and standing in your power, and there's a fine line. And the whole thing is I don't like to be angry, so it's a horrible emotion to have. So it's something that I've had to work on. One of the biggest emotions I've had to work on in my life, and we are always trying to master our emotions. It's a constant refinement. Like Aristotle says, a man's philosophy is not fully formed till he's 52. But I digress. The point is that the things that I'm going to speak about, I want to make sure that I'm doing things with class. I want to make sure that I'm showing other people how to overcome certain things, like the gang stalking I'm going to speak about, and other things that we may come across, and people may hurt us or cross us, and how we handle that, and try and turn the other cheek and handle things with grace and be stoic about things, right? So, with that being said, I want to segue into speaking about walking by faith and not by sight, and why that is so important, especially when we're going through these dark times, when we are struggling, when we feel like we don't have a lot of people that we can count on, or nobody understands, different things like that. Our path is fraught with obstacles, and it's cloudy and it's crooked, and we can't see the light at the end of it. We don't know what's there waiting. We don't know. But do we give up? Do we curse the divine? Do we say, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't do this. I got to give up. You end up in a fetal position on the floor crying because you can't figure it out. You lost your faith. You gave up. And when you do that, it's like a reset. Everything, whatever progress you were making in that journey, it's like almost null and void. So when we don't see if we don't see the end, it's important to still keep pushing. Okay, it's important to just keep believing, to keep praying, no matter what happens, to know that He's going to guide you through the darkness and eventually bring you to the light. And another thing is to not hate the struggle, right? It's so important to not look at all of these things that we're going through like it's the end of the world and oh my gosh. It's about looking at it and understanding why it's happening, what we're supposed to see, what it's making of us. It's character building. It's building strength. It's building resilience, right? The more resistance, the more we grow. This is how it goes. This is the way it is. Life is like an onion. The more you peel it, the more you cry, right? So, walking by faith and not by sight is the most important thing you can do when you're overcome by darkness. And that's all that you feel that's around you. The evil eye, the haters, the this, the that, the doubts. This is the number one thing that Satan wants us to have in our mind is doubts. To doubt Him, to doubt ourselves, okay, to doubt the positive things out here, to doubt that the world is going to make it, that civilization is going to make it, that all of these things. And it's important that we don't pick up these doubts. that we push them into a corner and don't let them out. Like a rabid dog, they'll tear up everything. They'll tear up your confidence, your willpower, all of it. And it's not worth it. It won't serve us at the end. And it's that's why, and I can tell you from my personal experience that I have lost a lot of things in my life, and that happens. And I'm blessed to have such good health, and I'm blessed to be able to wake up every day and breathe, and be able to make a video like this, and everything. It's life is beautiful, and it can be challenging at times. Okay, one of the things that I did when I lost my car so many different times for whatever reasons, I stopped looking at it like such a curse because I had to ride a bike, or I had to catch the bus, or I had to walk everywhere. I started to look and see what I was missing. What I was missing when I was going 40 and 50 and 80 on the highway, 70 on the highway, a little fast, but and all this nature I was missing. All of the animals I was missing, the insects, the birds that would fly over, and the different signs that I was supposed to be paying attention to, but I was missing because I was going so fast. So I allowed these things to slow me down and not look at it like a curse, and more look at it like a blessing. And then everything became different. It was like I started to see everything outside as a wonderful creation of the divine. So I would start to look at everything and see the creator in it all, right? There's a teacher I follow, I can't think of his name right now, but he talks about how every blade of grass has an angel hovering above it that causes it to grow. What an amazing way to look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. It's so when you start to do that, it changes the way you see the world. And then it's almost like you have to be distracted to not see how the divine emanates in everything that is around you, in us, everything. The air that we breathe, the water, everything is like, whoa, you start to think about the creation really on that cosmic level, like, and it's something different happens to you. You start to you feel different. You start to see things different. And that's what I want people to understand is you just got to believe. It's not just about believing in ourselves. That is important, but you also have to believe in the divine or something outside of you that is positive. Not to believe in the negative. Not to hold that as the superior, right? To not think we are all being, but to know that he gives us a little piece of himself inside of us. This soul that is capable of doing immense things, right? So, walk by faith, not by sight. And I want to just finish the video. This is my grandmother's Bible, God rest her soul, Nanny, which she used to write in the margins and things like that. And I'm just going to read Psalm 23. She has it highlighted here. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. So, y'all stay blessed up. Keep praying. Keep believing. Let's come together. Bestow more than we receive. And let's see what happens. Till the next video, stay blessed. I love y'all.